As you can see, we are testing a different camera and a different microphone. I'm really hoping this sounds good because it is only the second time I am testing this setup. I've tested it before on my Patreon, but it didn't go so well because I had this feature turned on for noise reduction on this microphone and it sounded terrible. I'm just hoping this sounds a lot better now. But yeah, this is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I bought the creator combo a while ago, just like a few months ago, and I hadn't tested it properly for YouTube. But as you can see, we have 4K 60 frames, which is amazing. My other camera can also do high quality like this, but to be honest, I don't really use it simply because the files get extremely big and I don't think I will be using this quality moving forward anyway, because most screens, like phone screens, will not display this quality. So I don't think it's worth the space that the files take. But I do love the quality. I might try the 2K with this camera because it looks really good as well. But I'm more concerned about the audio, to be fair. But it's really cool because I can just come here and you can still hear me like super up close. It doesn't matter if I am far away or very close to you. I want you guys to tell me in the comments if you like this quality and if I should do this more often or not. I am hoping that this could be an option for us. I am very excited because tomorrow I will be going on a little vacation, but it's not just like a holiday to relax. It's gonna be a relax/work vacation, and I'm very excited to talk to you about this because I haven't really spoken about it that much. But basically, me and another 3 girls from the ASMR community have decided to take a little vacation together. We all rented a house in the south of Portugal, and we are going to film content together and spend time together. And I'm so excited. I think it's gonna be so much fun. I'm not sure if anyone else has done this before, like an ASMR content creation house. But I am definitely excited to see what kind of content we end up with. We have so many ideas to film together, so you will be able to see those here on my channel and on my Patreon and also on their channels. So get ready because there's a lot of collab content coming up. I hope you will enjoy that. I am planning on doing some content that it's a little bit different from the one I usually do here. So I'm hoping that it will be okay and you will like it. But yeah, I'll be leaving tomorrow. I'm filming this on Monday and I'll be leaving on Tuesday. You will be watching this on Thursday. So by the time this video comes out, we will be at the house. So keep an eye on my socials. I will probably be posting on Instagram, maybe TikTok, I'm not sure. And I will definitely be doing some updates on Patreon. And picture like dumps will be made on Patreon for sure. But, did I mention that I'm excited? I feel like I said excited for like 5 times already. But yeah, I really am, and I can't wait. I haven't told you who I'm going with, but since this video is coming out on Thursday, I can already tell you because you will probably see it before that. I am spending these days with Ruby. I'm gonna leave all of their YouTube channels in the description so you can start like checking their channels and their content. But it's Ruby True ASMR and Chloe. I am so excited. I can't stop thinking about this. Miss Chloe ASMR and ASMR Shortbread. With the 4 of us in a beautiful, beautiful house in the middle of a mountain. I think it will be incredible, and I am looking forward to spending time with people who also create content the same way that I do. Like it's the same type of content, and I feel like sometimes I feel a little bit alone in terms of not having that many people to talk about my job, because it's a very specific job, and sometimes I feel the need to talk with people about it. And we have created this group quite a few months ago, and it's been so good, honestly. We have been sharing ideas and helping each other out, like realizing what we want to do and what type of content we want to create. And it's just been really nice to talk about this with people who get it, like they get the struggles and they get everything that I usually talk about regarding the behind the scenes of creating content, and that's amazing. So yeah, that's the big news that I had to talk about. Not like big news, but it was something that I really wanted to share with you. And in the meantime, I just wanted to test this camera because I will be filming with this on this vacation. I will be using a similar setup like this camera, and instead of one mic, I might have 2 of these so that I can do like left and right. But that's making me feel very inspired because the house is gonna be so beautiful. We have like a little outside space with a pool that looks incredible. So I'm definitely excited about it. And today I was trying to get all my creative juices flowing, simply because I really need to get in the mood for this vacation because it will be different. So I don't know, I wanted your opinions as well on this like quality. What else did I have to tell you? There's a lot of sounds that I'm not sure if you will be able to listen with this microphone, like planes, dogs, cars. So I'm wondering if there's anything that you're listening that you shouldn't. But I will use this as a test as well, so I hope you're okay with that. Thanks for letting me test this on you. outside, so you will let me know if you can listen to this dog, okay? I'm also hoping you can listen to my whispering voice. This might be a disaster, but we'll see. So another thing that I wanted to share, by the way, I don't know if you can tell, but this is a rambling session, so if that's something you don't usually appreciate, then I'm sorry. I think you can find a different video on my channel that you might prefer. But for today, this is what we have. It's just me rambling. I'm loving the fact that I can just I can go here and you can still listen. And I can go here and you can still listen. I love that I can walk. Like there's no cables, there's nothing blocking me, so I love that. Anyway, something that I wanted to share with you is a little bit of my therapy session that I had today. It was very insightful, and I feel like a lot of you could, I don't know, you could do with this information, I guess. Usually what I try to do with my therapy sessions that go this well is I really enjoy bringing that knowledge that I've learned and give it to you, because as I've mentioned before, there's a lot of people who don't have access to therapy. They don't have the resources to get some help when they need it. And unfortunately, I know that's the case for a lot of people. So if I can pass along a little bit of what I'm learning in therapy, then I feel like that will be something so good to take from it, you know. So on today's session, we talked about a few different topics, but mainly we were talking about the fact that I don't know how to take space in other people's lives. Not only that, but it's my lack of capacity of being myself when I'm around other people. I have this unfortunate coping mechanism that I've learned over the years, which is basically mimicking other people and trying to get everyone to like me by mirroring their personalities or their preferences. I'll explain. Basically, if I'm in a group of friends and let's say we were talking about a very simple thing like colors, right? And someone says, oh my god, I absolutely love the color blue. And then they say that they hate the color pink. I'm wearing pink. And instead of me saying, oh, but I like pink, or, you know, being honest and saying, oh yeah, I really love blue as well, but I also love pink, like I don't hate it, I would automatically go like, oh yeah, I agree with you. It's like I cannot give my own opinion. And I'm talking about colors, but it's usually more complicated stuff. Like someone gives an opinion about something and I'm like, yeah, sure, I agree. And that comes from me not wanting to take space and make myself noticeable. So I usually just nod and go along with the conversation. And what that usually does is that I kind of lose myself, and people don't really get to know me. They get to know a version of me that I curated for them, you know. And she was making me realize that I never really allow people to disagree with me or agree with me, simply because I just try to be neutral. And, you know, I don't need to do that, but I was doing it out of just habit. And lately I've been really trying to change that and be more myself and not be afraid to speak up and, you know, say that I like the color pink or whatever. And she was mentioning, because I'm gonna have this vacation with other people, she was giving me this challenge of trying to be more myself and trying to give more opinions, take space, not be afraid of people disagreeing with me, because we don't all enjoy the same stuff, and that's okay. That's like, diversity is really good. And I really need to learn how to deal with being okay when I have a different opinion. I hope this makes sense. It did make a lot of sense in my mind, and it's something that I'm actively trying to change. I'm more aware of it now, so I think it will be easier to start making changes. Also, it's that thing about me taking other people's opinions, and I take it too personally. Like, sometimes I get mean comments on the internet and I just take it personally and I believe them. And that's very damaging, because I am believing other people's opinions of me, which a lot of the times are not true, and I'm just accepting it as truthful, when in fact they usually reflect what they are feeling and not what I am. So that's another thing I'm trying to keep in mind, is to not take all the comments as truthful, but to filter them and to, you know, just take whatever I need from them, but not allow them to be so powerful that they can change who I am, you know. This got really deep, I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention with this video, but it was supposed to be more like a camera test. But, well, the irony, because I'm actually being myself, but I keep being afraid of people not liking that. See, I do it all the time. I don't know. Maybe you do the same, and this can help you. My therapist just made me realize how much I care about what other people say and what other people think, and how damaging that can be, because I end up putting myself down just because other people said something or thought something. I don't know. And I definitely need to work on that. Not letting, like, mean comments affect me that much, or like, just sometimes just the thought of people not liking me is enough for me not to do something, because I think, oh my god, they're not gonna like me, so I don't do it. So I have to stop thinking so much about what other people think, and more about what I need and what I think. So that's definitely something I'm working on as well. There's a lot of stuff I'm currently working on, so bear with me. But yeah, I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to share with you a little bit of what's going on. Oh, also, I've been having this weird sensation in my ear, and I'm a little bit worried, to be honest. I don't know if any of you have ever experienced this, and I understand how bad it can be to ask the internet for advice, but basically it's like my ear, it doesn't hurt, but it's how do I explain this? Do you know when sometimes randomly one of your muscles just stops, starts throbbing, it's kind of like you can feel your heartbeat on that muscle. It just goes I kind of have that in my ear, but it started 3 days ago. And throughout the day, it was on and off. It would start and then stop and then start again. And it's kind of it takes this half of my face and it does but it's not a heartbeat rhythm. It's more like a buzzing, and stops and then. I'm really awful at describing these things. And then yesterday it stopped. My ear was hurting a little bit, and then it stopped. And today, the throbbing thing started again, so I'm slightly concerned, gotta be honest. But I don't know what it could be. If it keeps going, I might have to visit a doctor. But I just thought I'd share here in case anyone has ever had the same thing. There's a plane right now, and I'm scared you're gonna be able to listen to it. That could be our emoji for today. Our secret code is an airplane. Anyway, I think I'm gonna let you go. There's also a car outside. Can you hear it? It is so noisy. I really hope you cannot hear it. But yeah, look, this is quality even if I've come up close. I'm gonna let you go to sleep because I've been just rambling for way too long. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's just me talking, but it is what it is. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you around. I hope you enjoyed the content that I will be posting, and I'll see you next week for another video. Thanks for existing. I love you. I'll see you soon.